Your enemy approaches once again, your most dangerous and worthwhile foe. It has stopped you from accomplishing your goals, from proving everyone wrong, from living your best life. This enemy is you. And you lose because you lack discipline. This channel is your dojo. This video is your training. All you need to do is commit. We first are going to touch on what we need to know about our enemy, you. Then we're going to reveal how you gain discipline, the right way, once and for all. The General Sun Tzu said, "Know your enemy and know yourself. Then, out of 100 battles, you will win 100. Here are the 5 things to know about your inner enemy, and why it stops you from achieving, from progressing, and why you need to take discipline seriously. Stay tuned for a bonus tip at the end. Part Deal 1, Coded for Comfort. We are coded for comfort. We're wired in a way that keeps us from venturing into the unknown. Whenever we want to change ourselves, grow ourselves, there is an inner programming that wants to keep us in our usual routine. Why? Because we are coded to work for the survival of our species. As long as we're fed, warm, safe, and can reproduce, that's good enough. Avoiding risks is also part of our coding. We gravitate toward the safe, the known route in our survival instincts. Risks could mean death. They could mean the end of a bloodline. So, our minds keep us on a known path and a known routine. Your human system doesn't know about all the good waiting for you out there if you work towards it. So it maintains the course. And if you try to stretch and reach for something better, it starts to send you doubts, negative thoughts, visions of danger. It's trying to protect you. Your enemy thinks it is your friend. Unfortunately, it's keeping you from a better life. So you have to be selective about what you listen to, about. Part Deal 2, Fear of Success. What if things do change? What if you do grow, and your opportunities grow, and your life is no longer what you're used to? Your mind is afraid of what could come when you achieve your goals. This is tied in with your system defaulting to comfort. Even if your mind knows that you could accomplish your goals and achieve, it may still try to keep you from progressing, because it's afraid of your success. It's weird how the human system works, but it's incredibly powerful to know your own tendencies, to know your enemy within. No. 3. Low self-esteem. You may not believe in yourself, and that's a damn shame, but a lot of us have low self-esteem. Where did this come from? Probably not having the best support system growing up. Maybe a negative voice during our formative years. Something happened or is happening to limit your own belief in yourself. Whatever the reason, your mind may stop your attempts for growth by leveraging your low self-esteem, sending you doubts. What makes you think you can do that? It's silly to think you can achieve these things. Stop being a child and stick to what you know. Man, that's a bunch of nonsense. So many of us are victims of these self-limiting beliefs. It's going to take work to fix that programming in you. But commit, and we'll get it done. Trust me, you're a fool if you believe everything your mind throws at you. Part Deal 4, Cheap Fixes. The unconditioned mind will search for cheap rewards over long-term gains. It will weigh decisions based on how much immediate pleasure can be obtained. If something involves pain in the short term, it'll run away. Lifting weights? That seems like it's going to hurt. Let's sound the alarm bells and run away from the gym. Figuring out a business? That sounds like a lot of late nights and complex problems. Let's keep watching YouTube videos about starting a business. That's much more comfortable. Eating a salad and chicken breast might be bland, but that cinnamon bun and Coke give my taste buds a kick. Let's worry about health later. You're a prisoner of immediate pleasures if you never grow your long-term muscle. Discipline will solve this. Part Deal 5, Overwhelmed. When you set ambitious goals, your mind will try to grasp them all at once. When it seems like too much, your mind collapses under the weight of what you're trying to achieve and stops you from even taking the first step. Your mind exaggerates things. It's also a survival mechanism. It will take a tiny problem and blow it out of proportion. Leave it up to your inner enemy to make a mountain out of a molehill. The right approach to discipline helps you avoid these situations by never letting a goal feel too big on its own. More on that next. Clarification. We touched on this. Your inner enemy is just your inner programming, trying to protect you. Be careful not to take this to the extreme. We call it your enemy, because most of the time, you are the one holding yourself back. Your inner voices are the most effective at stopping your advance and growth, so don't hate yourself. Like yourself so much that you are willing to study yourself and learn how to effectively deal with your own programming. Share in the comments if this makes sense, and share your own story about battling your inner enemy. I think that'll help clarify what this means. Now that you know your enemy, it's time to harness discipline the right way. Survive your own limiting thoughts, and finally make consistent progress towards getting things done. Here are the 7 most critical and effective steps to obtain true discipline in your life, with the last one being an advanced technique to unlock unstoppable discipline. Partil 5. Prioritize self-care. Prioritize. To be determined and exercise discipline, you need energy to win these micro-battles with your own self-defeating thoughts. You need enough sleep, enough water, enough nutrition, and enough sunlight. The chemical cocktail that is you needs to be in balance with the right things to keep you in battle-ready condition. Don't think that discipline in chasing your goals is at the sacrifice of your own body and health. That's foolish. You need to take care of yourself even more if you want to be disciplined in the right way. Partil 6. Move in the shadows. Shadows. I have a whole series of videos on this topic, and it's very relevant here. If you want to battle your limiting beliefs and win, it's best to embrace disappearing and transforming in the shadows. If you broadcast your goals to everyone, if you blabber about your progress to anyone, your mind will have more fuel to bring you down. Discipline will come with it, bearing weight along the journey. You'll have to keep walking as these chains try to keep you from advancing. The more visible you are to others about your plans, the more you broadcast them, the more chains you will feel. Your journey will be heavier. In the Disappear series, I state that there is an exception, a very special life partner or friend who could support you on this journey. But generally, if you want to develop strong discipline, it's best to build the kind that you can handle alone. Just plan on disappearing, and you will be unstoppable. Check out the videos on disappearing in this channel if you haven't. This tip will make more sense. Partil 7. Embrace the pain. Pain. Reprogram your mind. This is the ultimate tip on discipline. Discipline can be hard because you are fighting through the pain and struggle of growth. Your mind is sending you warning thoughts and doubts to keep you from advancing. But once you follow the above tips and shape the battleground so your discipline is more effective, you can practice an advanced method of discipline. Flip your programming on its head. Train yourself to like the pain of growth, to yearn for the struggle. This takes some concerted focus and many cycles. But for example, exercising each day can be hard because of the pain of working out. Yet, once you train your mind, you can get to a place where you look forward to the sweat and the struggle. Not the end of the workout, but the middle of the workout, where your legs are screaming and your arms are screaming, but you smile and say, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else but in this moment of pain. What comes with this is a form of enlightenment. It's when you realize that peace and happiness in life come from the journey, not the destination. The struggle is where the beauty lies. This requires deeper conversations to fully reveal, which we will have, I promise. But just know, it's doable to embrace the pain. Then your inner enemy is harmless, and your discipline, unstoppable.